Hi, this is Van Lem. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. So, I just finished this drawing session and it kind of sucked. I didn't like how the proportions turned out. It felt off the whole time and I almost stopped recording a few times, honestly. But I decided to not delete it. In fact, I'm posting it because I think it's really important to post our bad art. And today I'm gonna tell you why. So, I think that whether you're a beginner or a pro, we all have days off. Or should I say, off days. So I wanted to speak about why those days matter and why they matter as much as the good ones. So something I suffer from, like many other artists, is perfectionism. So my first point will be that oh my god. You see, I needed to make this video. Perfectionism kills creativity. And let's be real, waiting for the perfect piece before you post is one of the biggest creativity killers out there. And it's one I'm very, very guilty of. And the people who follow me on Instagram, you will notice that I barely post anything. Because it feels like everything I post is never good enough and I'm like, I'm gonna lose followers. If I post it, it's not good enough, but nothing is never good enough because my standards keep improving. So it's bad, and if I'm not sharing, I'm stopping myself from getting feedback, from growing, and the truth is that it's never gonna be perfect anyways. There's always gonna be something that could be better, even on my best work. So at that point, why not share the process, the mess ups and everything? The realness, especially in this AI polished fakeness era. I feel like we need this. Another point is that bad art shows your growth. So, you know those glow up posts when you see 5 years ago versus now, and it's only possible because they did not hide the other stuff. So you need to show it. I think in my case, my shame is that sometimes my current stuff feel like it's way worse than what I'm supposed to be able to do at that point with my current experience, so I'm kind of shameful. But it's ridiculous, and I don't think that if someone Art Germ would post an average piece that is not up to a standard, I'd be like, I'm unfollowing this guy, he sucks now. I would just be like, oh, he's human. And I think I would actually appreciate him more. I would be kind of happy to see that it happens to him as well. It has a meaning because it tells a story. So to continue on that point, off days are normal, and on some days it's just not gonna be that good. It's like going to the gym. You're not gonna hit a PR every day. Oh yeah, I am better than yesterday and yesterday. You cannot have a breakthrough every day and don't have infinite creative energy. Some colors, the vibes are just off. No. The lines are stiff, the colors don't match, you're tired, I don't know, sometimes it's just not working. But what matters is showing up, and showing up builds skills, and that's what matters. And you can't control at which speed you're improving, but you can control showing up. And what oh my god, I'm not even gonna edit anything just because I want this video to be real. So you just gotta show up and things will work themselves out. Also, people relate to struggle, and it's true. And I noticed that some posts that got the most engagement sometimes were random sketches that I thought were not worth it, or even on other people's art. These days I find myself preferring to follow sketchbook artists over those people with amazing, fully polished, perfect art, because it sucks, but with the AI stuff I feel like the line is getting blurry between some art style and the AI. But when I watch sketchbook tours or just random sketches from people, even when they have mistakes that are noticeable, I still think there's more soul, and I just really love it. So yeah, it's nice. Bad art leads to breakthrough, which is true. Sometimes you gotta go through it. When I was doing a fan art of Friendship from the Boys, if I had stopped after the first 2 bad sketches, I never would have made the poster of him. I think it took me like 35 tries at his face before it started to make sense. And understanding that, like, it made a difference, and now I'm like, okay, it's just normal. And I'm starting to think that maybe I should do like, I don't know, 100 times doing whatever challenge like people do with the portraits, but for whatever I struggle with. It's like, just do a bunch of hands, do a bunch of whatever it is that you struggle with. And we all know that's what we should do, right? But we're just avoiding it. But yeah, and sometimes making a mistake will make you think about something, or yeah, it will just be a happy surprise, like Bob Ross would say. Social media is way too polished. And yeah, as I was saying, it's starting to be boring to me when I just see the perfect finished pieces. I love seeing the random sketches of people when they do them. And sometimes people also only post like the perfect sketchbooks, which I can understand, but I just love so much when they post a quote-unquote shitty page. I'm like, oh yeah, yes. So if they do that sometimes, and usually they're what they're capable of, it means that there's hope for me. It just makes me feel good. Your bad art, it could help someone, because what you think is bad might be exactly what someone else needed to see. And sometimes I see artists I love post and write, oh, this is ugly, but I'm posting anyways. And I'm like, shut up! If this is ugly, then what am I? What an insult! And I'm all emotional, but then I'm doing the same. So yeah. But what they think is bad art, to me it's beautiful. And I love to see it because it's more raw, and it kind of helped me understand the structure of the drawing instead of just saying polished. I love to see like the failings along the way that brought them where they are at now. So yeah, don't underestimate the value of your bad art. Also, it builds posting habits, and the more you share, the more you build confidence about sharing, and keeps you active, accountable, and you get over yourself. The more you post, the easier it becomes to detach your self-worth from the result. And hopefully you stop asking yourself, is this good enough to post? Instead, you think, okay, what did I learn from it? And I think that mindset shift is everything. And I am trying to learn it. I'm making this video for myself, actually, because I really need to understand this. I have barely been posting lately, and it's all for that. It's just that I think it's not good enough. And also, I noticed a difference. Not only the fact that my Instagram is dead, I had more reach at 300 followers than I have at 3,000. Like, I struggle to get 30 likes these days. I don't understand what happened. Maybe I have a bunch of like dead followers, not like actual dead, but dead account. Maybe I have bots. I remember sometimes I would get followers like from random business or fake stuff, but I try to like block them, but yeah, you can't. Sometimes you don't notice them. And also I noticed a drop when I started drawing more traditionally, almost 2 years ago. I used to post mostly digital art, and digital art you can just continue like non-stop until it looks better, and you can fix like most mistakes. So it's been humbling to switch to traditional art because I wanted to force myself and learn more instead of like if I struggled with a hand, sometimes I would trace my hand and that's it. Like no. Now I'm forcing myself to get better, and yeah, like maybe the final quality isn't as polished, but I feel that overall it's showing more and more skills, but maybe the way it's received is not the same. I don't know if it's just an algorithm thing and maybe it has nothing to do with it, but to me, since I'm self-conscious about like the skill downgrade since going from digital to sketch, sometimes I feel that that's why I have less reach. But anyways, this thing is for me first, and I'm just happy that there's people joining me in my journey. So in the end, you can think, yeah, this wasn't my best piece, but it still counts. I learned something, I showed up. And if you're holding yourself back because it's not perfect, please don't. Just post it, and I challenge you to post some shit art and tag me in it and tell me I showed up, and I'll be so proud of you, man. I hope you just do, and we can keep each other accountable. I'm gonna post more shit art, okay? I posted this drawing on Instagram right before I'm recording this video. And yeah, I'm just making myself accountable. So anyways, this is me posting after 2 months of inactivity because of perfectionism and never feeling good enough. So can it get more real? That's pretty much raw. So yeah, if you liked it, please like and sub. And I usually make better art than this, but I'm still gonna post the bad one, okay? So have an amazing day, and I hope I see you again. Thank you. Bye bye.